Hello and welcome. I'm Obi Chukwanaka Uti. Here are the developers. The Ondo State Executive Council has approved a wide range of issues aimed at accelerating the development of state and peaceful of a weekly meeting presided over by Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa. Up among the approved decisions for implementing finding lasting and sustainable solution to the incessant ocean surge in Ayutthaya community in a larger local government area of the state. The school also took a significant step towards fostering economic development by approving the state's action plan on business enabling reforms programs. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has details of these and other decisions reached by the State Executive Council.
Following the conclusion of the State Executive Council meeting, presided over by Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, where far-reaching decisions aimed at promoting overall development of the state were taken, it was time to brief Government House correspondents on decisions reached. Seated here at the Koko Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure are some members of the State Executive Council.
The Executive Council resolved as follows.
The Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Mrs. Bamidele Ademola Olateju, said the governor expressed deep concern over the impact of ocean surge faced by the Ayutthaya community and expressed government's commitment to finding lasting solutions to the sea-related problems.
We all know that we have problem of sea incursion in Ayutthaya. Council has agreed to find a short-term intervention to curb the sea incursion.
The Executive Council also approved the immediate assumption of office of the newly appointed Oloje of Igashi in Akoko Northwest Local Government and the Ibini Lebu of Ujuala in Eseodo Local Government. 2 warrant chiefs were appointed to facilitate the selection of a new Olushupare of Shupare Akoko and a new Arugbo of Akotogbo was also approved. The Information Commissioner added that the state government took a significant step towards fostering economic development by approving the State Action Plan on Business Enabling Reforms Program.
SEBA is designed to improve the ease of doing business in Ondo State, and Ondo State is on track to get the funding meant for the program. Plans are also underway to light up Akure and many cities in the state using solar technology. The pilot project has been approved for immediate commencement.
On the issue of cleanliness in the state, the Commissioner for Environment, Sunday Akinwalire, highlights steps taken to rid the state capital of waste dumps, as well as plans to improve sanitation standards.
We're having a list of life right from Airport Road down to our local Futa North Gate, Federal Government Girls College, and the roads where we have illicit dump sites. We thank God Almighty that evacuation has been done in all these sites, and we hope that those kind of intervention will continue, and people for the first time will begin to see that the environment is serene, the ambience, and the security. All of us should begin to see the issue of the environment as not just being for government intervention alone. The environment belongs to every one of us.
The State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Sir Charles Titiloye, said government acknowledged pending court cases initiated by opposition parties regarding the appointment of caretaker committees for local government and local council development areas.
Council observed the need to resolve the issue amicably among all parties. More consultation have to be done with major stakeholders, the political party, the Ondo State Independent Commission.
Key followers of the policy believe that implementation of the ESCO decisions will fast-track the needed development of the state. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
was released unconditionally on health grounds. The other 3 inmates released were a 23-year-old woman, Emane Etimi, who has been standing trial for almost 4 years. 35-year-old nursing mother Monserrat Adenilonge, standing trial for conspiracy and stealing, and Bisola Adeyemo charged with stealing. At the Pitikopa Correctional Center, those released are 50-year-old man Omotayo Oladele Udo Daniel, a 20-year-old man standing trial for contempt of court, Ojan Moniyi, who has been in custody for stealing, and a 27-year-old bricklayer, Dele Adolawo, who was charged with robbery and having completed his jail term on unlawful escape from the prison during the NSAS period. The Chief Judge said the need to decongest prisons made it imperative to release some inmates who had been in custody for many years without trial. In the meantime, outrage over the rising insecurity in the country has grown as stakeholders demand tough actions by the federal government against kidnappers. Those who advise the federal government of the kidnapping epidemic include the Supreme Council for Sharia, South-South governors, residents of affected communities, and the National Association of Non-Jara Students, NAS. Abductions, which were previously restricted to the Northwest, have in recent times spread to other parts of the country, including Lagos, Ogun, and Delta states, as well as the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The crisis came to a head last week when bandits took their battle to the FCT, where they kidnapped 23 people in the border area of the Federal Capital Territory. Elsewhere, the Inspector General of Police IGP has presented 2.088 billion naira checks to families of police officers who died in active service in the last 5 years. Presenting the checks to 785 beneficiaries at the force headquarters in Abuja, Egbetokun noted that no amount of money could equate the lives of the deceased cops. The money is a group life assurance and IGP family welfare scheme package. Egbetokun appreciated the stewardship of President Bola Tinubu for his administration's commitment towards the well-being of police officers and urged the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the money. And that's Developing Stories. Many thanks for watching. Do join us again at midday for World at Noon. Good morning.